Good evening. My name is N.L.G.W.J. and that's illustrious and a disciple of an angel. I'm messaging this post about it's a post of concern about the West country. The countries of West, the defences, uh, how good they are and how we stand, and also about PPE or protective uh, clothing and protective wear, masks and so on. Today is Wednesday, the 18th day of the month of September, year AM 7532. The time now is 23:58 hours post meridium, aka AD 2024. I have been concerned about I'll just keep to this region because effectively I'm a United Kingdom citizen, so I'll speak about United Kingdom. I was worried and wondering if the defences of United Kingdom are advanced and equivalent to safe as like the Centre Parks establishment where it's protected against the rain, where like the United Kingdom has a shield that can, there is such a thing as a shield or shields, protected against missiles attacks and other things, other uh, bombs and things. If one was attacked long range and so on, nuclear attacks and so on. In addition, I was worried about United Kingdom citizens being without uh, uh, chemical weapon protection, since the Western leaders found there to be chemical weapons about. And of course, having seen an information video or footage from an Asian country where the children and the people have been provided with masks and drills as to rehearse should there be an emergency, an attack, missiles and so on, in a dangerous world that we live, quite right. But I was wondering, well, perhaps, United Kingdom will have the same or similar uh, soon. And this was at least 3 or 4 years ago, perhaps longer. So effectively, I do worry, I'm concerned that there isn't any advertisement that, for example, warnings around society in newspapers or on the television that is out of the reports of what people threaten to do or uh, warn about, but more so that we could be like posters or notices uh, informing United Kingdom citizens that we could be entering wartime. If not already, where this territory is under threat, and that things can get uh, uh, difficult for citizens. Apart from there being a budget and a pending, and that that's going to be difficult, but to incorporate what is also happening in the international news, which effectively, as an ally to Ukraine, providing weapons and machinery and so on. According to the reports, uh, those that help that are allied are to face or will be effectively endangered by the retaliation. So I hope I'm going to ask for Parliament to is it coordinate the Instagram thing or the Facebook thing, with the court to coordinate, or the to discuss and perhaps let responsible citizens know, and citizens generally know, where we're at. As of course, if suddenly bombardment or problems were to erupt, how prepared is United Kingdom? What will one do if, for example, an explosion happened in a neighbourhood, or explosions, or even if the house was hit or something like that? What do I do? Of course, I can dial 999, but I would imagine they will be stretched, as they will be aware that we're being attacked. Effectively, if there's shields and if we're safe, then of course there's nothing to worry about. But at least we could be warned. I think perhaps they can discuss if measures are required or necessary to prepare for what could be fatal in respect of bombardments or anything like that, missile attacks or anything which could result in a catastrophic, sorry, my pronunciation, I was to remember the spelling, a catastrophic event where the citizens are caught out through an attack of some kind. It could even be in the form of terrorism, much like what's happened in Israel, broadcast on the news today and possibly yesterday, about the explosions happening across the country. Anyhow, I would hope that someone responsible will take me seriously, and perhaps people can be prepared in mental and physical form about the possibility of entering wartime, United Kingdom being in wartime. Effectively, my memories really was that the nuclear weapons were dismantled and so on, which is old news. Of course, long since could have been rebuilt. I haven't followed the news and things about that, but it is kind of worrying. And my primary thing is as a responsible man, director currently, I've been manager in my early 20s, in management in my early 20s, counsellor and other trustworthy, responsible positions and duty, wouldn't know how to retaliate when people scream and shout for help and panic, and looting happens and all sorts of other things that hovers around my imagination about what things could be like. Water supply, drainage, food, all sorts, Anyhow, please do discuss that. Perhaps, consider if citizens need to have some kind of protection, a shelter, or the masks or things, to protect from gases. I can imagine a lot of smoke happening, fires and things, be hard to breathe, a lot of panicking and crying and upset and distress. So, yes, if someone can please perhaps directly let me know a post or something in my email or something, I would appreciate it. There was something I think that I was thinking of, which I was going to mention. Yes, that was that these since the chemical weapons were discovered, if there was any, and other such like weapons, measures should have been taken around the time of these discoveries, and of course any attack or types of attack, I think, should be taken, discussed as not what they'll do to help overseas, but to prepare should something like the attacks there happen here in the United Kingdom, and that could be in a country, territory that is external from United Kingdom, but primarily, in the United Kingdom, things can happen which we're unprepared for. So I say it now because effectively, I have increasingly, I suppose, panicked about what could happen should the news reports come effectively, physically, factually real and true. Wishing you all well. Goodbye.